Hey guys, how are you doing today? I hope that you are doing fantastic. I know, it's Wednesday and my video is going up a little late, but I've actually been relaxing today, sort of like the first time really all summer break. I've been watching a new show, Sex and the City. I know, I'm trash, but I started watching it and then I couldn't stop watching it. But so it is the end of June. Can you guys believe it? I can't. So that means that July is sneaking up on us, which is my birthday month. Oh my goodness. July 6th. Next Friday. I can't. Whoa. I'm gonna be 28 years old. I feel like I'm getting old, guys. But it's gonna be fun, and what better way to start my birthday month than with a video all about the cozy mystery releases of July. So I found 5 cozy mystery releases. They are all actually the second book in the series, and I am super excited to share them with you guys. They sound super awesome. So with the help of my handy dandy laptop, I am going to look at my blog and, give you guys the deets, the details, all of that fun stuff on the new cozy mysteries that are coming out. If you guys ever want a more in-depth synopsis or links to these books or anything like that, you can always go on my blog. All of my social medias are linked down below. Please follow me so we can become bookish friends, and if you ever have any suggestions or anything, please don't hesitate to reach out to me, message me if you ever have any questions or anything like that, because I love chatting with you guys in all shapes and forms, and it's gonna be super awesome. So without further ado, let's get started. The very first book that I want to talk about is called Killer Green Tomatoes. It is the second in the Farm to Fork mystery series by Lynn Cahoon. So this is all about Angie. She has her farm-to-table restaurant called The County Seat. She has moved back to her hometown in Idaho, and she is super excited to get the season started right. And the season happens to be summer, which we are in right now, especially here in Oklahoma. It is hot outside, and I couldn't agree more with Angie. The most amazing way to bring in an amazing summer is with tomatoes. I love taking a tomato, putting a little bit of salt on it, and I eat it like an apple. That's just how I was raised. My family has always had farms, well, sort of like their own backyard gardens and things like that. And so it was always fun to go and pick up a fresh tomato right off of the plant and take it inside and eat it. So she is eager to get her Nona's fried green tomatoes recipe in her new restaurant. And she thinks she has found the perfect supplier for her produce. It's her sous chef Esteban's I guess cousin, Javier, and Javier is sort of known around town as a ladies' man, and he is sort of seen as the prime suspect when his current hot flame turns up murdered. And in order to save her restaurant and getting that new recipe and, making sure that Javier isn't the one to really blame, Angie has made it her goal to figure out the real whodunit so that Javier, escapes being fried over a murder that he didn't commit. So it sounds super cute. I love that there's green tomatoes on the cover, and of course there's a puppy dog, and it looks super cute. And this comes out next week on July 3rd. So you need to go and pre-order that one. The next one that comes out, I actually have a ARC for it, an advanced reader copy, is Soufflé of Suspicion. It's a French bistro mystery series. It is the second one in the series, and this is by Daryl Wood Gerber, and of course it includes recipes, which I kind of already did like a sneak peek of the recipes, and they look super amazing. She does gluten and then gluten-free recipes, which I think is really thoughtful, and I got sent this for a review, and so you guys need to make sure to look at my wrap-ups and my blog to make sure to figure out what I thought about this book. I am starting it today to see how I like it. So I am super excited. It comes out on July 10th. So in this series, we are following the Bistro Rousseau, which is owned by Mimi Rousseau, and it is the beginning of wine picking or grape picking in Napa Valley, which, you know, brings a big boost to all of the restaurants and vineyards and everything within the town. The week is called Crush Week in Nouvelle Vie, and it's a madhouse. Tourists are pouring in to see all of the grapes being picked, and Mimi is raising a sweets treat festival. So on top of all of the wine picking and everything, she's gonna be having croissants, cakes, tarts, all of the fun stuff with expert care by talented chefs and amazing artists. And she has her chief chef, Chef Camille, doing all of the baking and cooking, while her sister, the chef's sister Renee, is having sort of like an iron fist and making sure that everything goes correctly and smoothly and everything like that. She's upsetting everyone, including her sister, with how tight-willed she is and sort of bossy. And so she, unfortunately, has crossed the line too far for someone, because Renee is found murdered in the chef's kitchen. And it's up to Mimi to figure out what happened to Renee. Was it a sister spat? Was someone, you know, hurt or upset about something that Renee did? She has to sort of unfold the mystery so that she makes sure that her small business that just got started up and running doesn't fall flat on its face during the most important week in Napa Valley. And so I am super, super excited to get started with this. It sort of reminds me of, where is it? Michelle Scott's series, which is all about wine and vineyards and things like that. So it's not really the same, but it sort of gives me the sort of air or vibe, and I really, really, really like that. And so that comes out on July 10th. The third book that we have that's coming out is Shelved Under Murder, a Blue Ridge Library mystery by Victoria Gilbert. It also releases on July 10th. So this book takes place during my favorite time of the year, autumn, and it's in autumn in Virginia, which means it's gorgeous with all of the trees and everything's just so beautiful. And it follows, her name is Amy Weber. She is the library director, and come fall, there are tons of tourists coming in to go through the historic town, and Amy has planned with her assistant Sunny to do a book sell for the library. She's not too thrilled about it because she has other things she could be doing, but she knows that the library needs it, and so she is going to, you know, head on forward and get everything done. However, during the preparations, her and Sunny have fallen across a body, and it happens to be a body of a renowned artist of the town who was actually killed with her own palette knife. And Amy sort of seems like this is all about her needing to figure out what happened. And it seems that the artist's studio, when uncovered by the police, is filled with forgeries. And somehow there seems to be a connection between Amy's late uncle and the deceased. And it seems like it might not have been the best of friendships. And so Amy has to figure out what happened, how is there a connection, and help ease her Aunt Lydia into possible secrets that she had no idea about. And so Amy is trying to figure out what happened to this artist, why are there forgeries, and how is her uncle involved. It seems like a cute, simple, fun, cozy mystery, and I'm so excited that it's set during fall time. Like, these Oklahoma summers, guys, like, the humidity is ridiculous. Like, it's in the, I think today's humidity is like 86% or something like ridiculous like that. Oh, it's so hot. But yeah, so that is Shelved Under Murder, and it comes out July 10th. Okay, so this next one, the title just slays me. It's Purrder She Wrote. Like Murder She Wrote, but it's Purrder, because look at the little kitty cat. It's just so cute. Okay, so this is by Kate Conte. I think that's how you say it. I'm not quite sure. This is the Cat Cafe mystery series. Again, this is book 2, and it comes out at the end of July on July 31st. So this sounds absolutely up my alley. Super, super adorable. It is all about the grand opening of Daybreak Island's Cat Cafe, which seems to have like cats throughout. Like, have you ever seen those restaurants where there's cats that you can like cuddle with and pet with and all of that fun stuff? Like, that sounds amazing. So they're having their grand opening, and you can adopt some of the cats that are there at the grand opening, which sounds fantastic. Until the main character, Maddie's employee, gets into a tiff with a wealthy woman who needs to adopt a calico cat right then and there. And it seems like a fight has ensued. And not only is that not good for business, and it's extremely not good for Maddie's employee when the wealthy woman is found killed and there is a catnip toy in the vicinity of the body, and now Maddie's employee is seen as the prime suspect. And Maddie, in order to keep her business running afloat and making sure that she doesn't end up with a bad name in the town, is trying to figure out who did it, because it sure wasn't her employee. At least she doesn't think so. And so this sounds super adorable. Like, I wish there was a place like this where I lived, where there were kitty cats where I could cuddle and pet and love on and all of that fun stuff. That sounds amazing. And last but not least is Against the Claw, a Lobster Shack mystery series by Sherry Randall. And it also comes out on July 31st. So this series is all about ballerina Allie Larkin. She is home to rest from a broken ankle that has kept her from her career, and she is helping her aunts in her Lazy Mermaid Lobster Shack. And one of the ways that she is helping is with the catering, as well as going on the boat to catch the lobsters. And the thing is that the last thing that Allie expects to find while going on a lobster boat is to find a dead body of a beautiful young lady. Now, days and days go by without the police having an identification for this woman. And Allie just can't bear the thought of not having the woman's full story of what happened, who's missing her. And so she does some digging of her own, and she finds that all of the digging that she is doing ends up leading back to the very posh elite in her town. And it seems like everyone's really wanting to keep their secrets to themselves. What happened to this young girl, Allie doesn't know, but she is sure as heck gonna find out. And that sounds really, really good. Like, I really, really like it. It reminds me sort of like I don't know, like a true crime kind of episode. Like, I feel like that could actually be an episode on a show or something. I don't know. Maybe I'm just being weird. But those are the 5 books that I am most excited and anticipating coming out in July. I hope that you guys found this video useful, entertaining, or you learned something new about cozy mysteries and all of that fun stuff. Please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. And until next time, guys, happy reading. Bye.